Now let's set up some headers and footers for our website. So we can just go to the latest projects here and we'll find our agency website here. And that takes us straight into the website editor. And as you can see on the left side here, we have headers and footers. So let's start off by clicking headers. And we have no registered elements. We need to create a new header by clicking this blue button here. And give it a name. I'm just going to call this our agency header, like that. And then hit the green save button here. And now I want to go in and edit this, of course. All right, in here, first off, I want to add a panel, and I'm gonna look for a header panel here. So let's use this one. There we are. All right, and so our menu here, we could obviously connect this to different pages just through hitting the little gear button here. Choose which page we want to link. Let's say we want to link this. Maybe first, let's link it first. And find pages here. We could obviously link it to any URL on the web as well. Let's link it here to our squeeze page and open this in the same tab. Hit select. Now it's linked, and let's also change the name of this and say all right, and we could also add a sub menu here if you want to do that. So if we have more than one offer, then we could just add this and then link another squeeze page to that, for example. Okay, we could also add a icon. Let's do that. Why not? I'm gonna search for gift, and let's use this one. Cool, and now hit save. And these are the two going to delete right now. And hit save. So there we are, home. Let's also make sure that that's linked to our home page like that, and it should open in the same tab, of course. Hit select. Okay, and maybe just change this to say home like this so that it looks congruent with the other one, and then hit save. All right, there we are. This one is pretty self-explanatory, obviously. Just edit element and then put your image here, your logo image. Cool, looks good so far. I'm gonna save this and then have a look at the mobile version. Here we are, and if we click this, there we are. So that looks good as well. If we want to hide anything here, obviously we can just click it, hit the eye here, and it's hidden, and then we can find it here and just unhide it again like that. Cool, let's hit save and exit. And that's our header. Now let's make a footer. All right, so again, we have to hit the create new footer here, give it a name, and then save that, and then jump in here to edit it. I'm going to go to add panels and find a footer. And I will go with this one. Cool, and then of course we should change all this to fit our business, and we'll come back to this form. We can actually leave this here for now. I'm going to drag this down, however, and add a few lines of text here. Okay, that didn't want to stay. Let's go to elements and text, and then I'm just gonna use a normal paragraph. That actually all right, I'm gonna hit that T and delete everything, and then just get some text that I have that I use for my footers, central line everything. And so this is a earnings and legal disclaimer, which is a really good idea to have, and also a affiliate disclosure, which you need to have if you're an affiliate marketer. And then in this case I have this Facebook website. This is if you advertise on Facebook, you also have to let the visitor know that your website, or the website, your landing page, is not part of Facebook. And then obviously you should have your copyrights notice. Cool. The next thing we are going to do here is to link these to our actual pages. So I'm just gonna highlight this, go to the little link up here, go down to pages, find my disclaimer page right there, and this I actually want to open in a new tab so that my visitor stays on the page that they're on. Let's say it's a landing page, and I obviously want their contact, and then sell them on my offer. So I don't want them to go away from that page just because they are curious about the disclaimer, which is why I'm gonna let it open in a new tab. All right, I hit select. That's done. And then I'm going to do the same with the privacy policy. Hit the little link here, go to pages, find my privacy policy page, open a new tab, hit select. Same thing with terms and conditions, and then the cookie policy. Cool. When all that's done, I'm gonna hit save here. And okay, I should obviously also change the color of the text. Let's make it white. Hit save, and there we are. And then just fit this inside the footer. I might actually make the footer a little bit bigger. Like that, and then center align that. Cool. We can obviously preview this. Here we are, and we see that our links are working. We can go back to the editor here, and let's preview it on our actual page. So save and exit. All right, so now what we have to do is go into the different pages where we want to show our header and footer. So let's start with the home page, just because it's a smart thing to do. Extra thing here, let me just show you this. We can actually sort these pages. I would want the home page, for example, to be the first page that we see. Squeeze page. Okay, and that makes sense. I'm gonna save that. Go into settings. Scroll down, find the header settings. On desktop, I want to show the agency header. On mobile, the same. And then the footer, I want to show the agency footer, and the same here. Done. And then for the squeeze page, this is a little bit different. When it comes to our squeeze landing pages or our funnel pages, I should say, I only want to show the footer. So I'm going to choose the agency footer on both desktop and mobile and hit save. And now the same goes for this one. Actually here I could probably show both. I will probably still just show the footer because I need to have that earnings and affiliate disclosure and also links to the privacy policy and such by law. That's why I need to show the footer here. But I don't want to show the header simply because that might then stray people away from the funnel, and I want them to stay in the funnel and follow the funnel. So I don't want to give them any chances to go to any other pages unnecessarily, except for the pages that I have to provide a chance to see, which is the privacy policies and disclaimers and this. I'm gonna do the same for this one. However, on our legal pages, I'm gonna add both the header and the footer again, so that the visitor could easily find the home page. Oops. And the footer. Basically, the footer you always need to show, but the header is optional. And again, the footer only because you need to make it easy for people to find your legal pages. All right, so that's all done. Now let's republish our page, our website. And now if we go to the home page, and so now we just need to refresh this, obviously. And there we are. And all right, so we also need to edit this quickly, of course, so we don't have double headers and footers. But you get the idea. Let's check out the squeeze page. There we are, and here we have our footer. Okay, so let's just delete this. Let's save and exit. Republish our site. Now go to the home page. And again, we need to refresh our browser because it is cached. So that's it. That's how you create your footer and header. Very easy. Just remember to add a earnings and legal disclaimer and affiliate disclosure if you are a affiliate marketer, and also the links to your legal pages. That's very important.